Hello guys, hope that you're having a fantastic week so far. Today, we're going to be watching Captain Marvel. Now, we're so excited to be back on this path to Doomsday. You know, Doomsday's getting closer and closer every day. And this one was in line. As you remember in Infinity War, Nick Fury gets his pager out. We get that logo, and that logo, of course, is referencing Captain Marvel. So here we are, excited for this one because I only watched it once way back when it came out, and I barely remember anything about it aside from the fact that it's an introduction to the character. So we're both excited to kind of get reintroduced to this character and see exactly what the tone of this movie is going to be.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cast for this is so sick. We have obviously Brie Larson, whom I love. Jude Law is also in this, so I can't wait. Let's have some fun with this.
Guys, thank you so much for being here. If you guys want to catch the full-length reaction alongside us with your own copy, that is going to be available on our Patreon. And if you would like to watch these reactions early, make sure that you hit the join button and become a YouTube member. Oh, yeah. Damn, I forgot that it was, of course, 2019.
Around that time.
So many cameos, man. And of course, so many great characters he gifted us with.
Yeah. He's our real life hero.
Thank you, Stan.
Oh, no. I'm too sensitive for this right now. What the hell?
That's nice of them to do a little tribute.
Whoa.
Rough night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Capital of Kree.
Can't sleep.
There are tabs for that.
Yeah, but then I'd be sleeping.
Dreams again.
Want to fight?
Best way to get your mind off it.
Right, you slipped as a result of me punching you in the face. Tell me about this dream. Anything new?
No.
Oh, nice.
I don't remember my past.
It's causing you doubt, and doubt makes you vulnerable.
I mean, it's not that easy to let go of the...
Oh.
Control it.
She's ready to end that fight.
There's nothing more dangerous to a warrior than emotion. Humor.
I like her little smirk.
Ow. Whoa! Yeah, she was not having that. My God. Sent him flying.
She yeeted him.
Has anyone ever seen what the Supreme Intelligence really looks like?
No one can look upon the supreme intelligence as personal.
Who do you see? Your brother?
No.
Father?
He just said...
It's me you see, isn't it? What is the point of giving me these?
The supreme intelligence gave me responsibility of showing you to use them.
I know how.
Yeah, if that were true, you'd better knock me down without them.
Oh, ouch.
Stop using this, start using this. I want you to be the best version of yourself.
I mean, for someone that powerful, I could see why they would want to, you know, make sure that she knows what she's doing with it.
Right.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Woman in her dreams.
Veers,
Intelligence?
your commander insists that you're fit to serve.
I am.
You struggle with your emotions.
The same thing, huh?
Imposters who silently infiltrate, then take over our planets.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Horrors that you remember and so much that you do not.
It's more of a memory than a nightmare.
You're supposed to take the form of who I most admire.
Perhaps this is a mercy, sparing you from a deeper pain. We've given you a great gift.
I want to serve.
Then master yourself. What was given can be taken away.
Oh,
Got it.
boy.
Okay.
Yep.
Heard. Loud and clear.
I won't let you down.
We'll know soon enough. You have a mission.
She's so committed
Serve
to them.
well and with honor.
Yeah, she wants to, right? That's
Yeah.
her only purpose right now.
Yeah. Which is easy to, you know, hone in on that when you can't remember your life. I can also understand how distracting it must be, right? You don't like not knowing anything at all.
You don't know yourself.
Yeah. And the fact that everyone is like, just let it go just makes it so much worse.
Face of my mortal enemy, and the face staring back was my own.
Maybe if you were more attractive, then it would be like...
It's funny because objectively speaking, you are quite handsome.
Well, thank you.
That's sweet of him.
I know.
A search and rescue of our spy, Solar. The Skrulls have invaded yet another border planet. Solar sent us a warning the signal was intercepted and his cover's blown. The Skrull General Talos has sent kill you.
Freaking Talos.
Nothing compromises the security of our mission.
Okay.
Proceed with caution.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's side-eye.
We're definitely not going to be following protocol.
We must all be ready to join the collective if that is our fate today.
Oh, so that's death, essentially, right? Join the collective. Cool. I like that. They're sticking with the cosmic language. Consistency, man. It really does help put you in the headspace. I think even the planet names with the coordinates, right? Dude, the Kree tech looks sick.
I was just gonna say, it looks so cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like it's sleek, but it has like that military grit kind of. There they are.
Oh,
hey.
cool. I like how her helmet creates the mohawk look. That was really cool.
Locals on the periphery, maybe a dozen.
Minerva?
Oh no.
They're getting scrambled, huh?
Something's wrong.
Inhibitors?
This beacon's coming from that temple. Let's move.
No, this is a perfect spot for an ambush. Only one way in, only one way out.
We can get past the locals.
You don't have to go with me. I'll go alone.
No, you won't.
Ooh. Okay.
We lose comms, we'll be back at the Helion. Come on.
Yeah, that's hurtful, man. You could see it in her face. She's like, dude, what the hell, man? Like, I'm here to help.
He's keeping that leash on her so tight.
Yeah. Also, I like how they start giving us that paranoia where they don't even know if these are the real locals.
Right.
Because of the Skrulls. They could be anybody.
Minerva, do you have eyes on this?
Can't reach her.
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I found 2 dead. No green. They're just starving.
Oh,
no. Damn. Yep. Already. She did not hesitate. Yeah. Skrull.
I can't
That's
imagine the
the
paranoia.
thing,
You can't trust anyone.
Can get so close to you and you would not know.
Right.
Get back.
Oh. Oh, cool.
Damn.
She can chain the kills.
That is awesome. Holy crap. Not
They're
a
all
single
Skrulls.
local. Yeah.
Yeah. He
Oh,
was
sick.
right. He had the right instinct. They were ambushed. They were about to get ambushed.
Yeah.
Oh, even the spy.
Oh, shit.
And there's like no visibility at all. It's too foggy.
Right.
Back to the Helion!
Nope.
How did you know the code?
How about I tell you my secret? When you told me yours.
Freaking Ben Mendelsohn, man.
Dude, he's
Love
awesome.
him. His voice is so recognizable.
Where are we?
Stand by.
Oh, man.
You ready?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
That's right.
Dude, I want to get in a fighter jet so badly.
Oh my God. That
Even if I pass out 20 times, just let me do it, please.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, they're really just like messing with her mind. Oh, wow.
Ooh, damn. I was just going to ask, it looked like McKenna Grace, but I might be wrong.
Has to be.
Who is this person? Are we in the right?
What the hell are you thinking?
Yep.
Yep, that's her.
That's fascinating. Going back and forth trying to find something.
Am I the only one that's confused here?
You're a decent pilot. You do know why they call it a cockpit, don't you?
That's a terrible
Oh
line.
my God.
Don't do that. That's just cringe.
And so, little Alouette flew up throughout the night.
Did you see her? Silhouette.
Get your butts inside. It's time to eat.
Prepare for takeoff.
Charming memory.
Hang on.
Yeah, I think they're confused because she's confused, right?
Yeah.
She's all scrambled.
Wonderful view, isn't it?
I prefer the view from up there.
I bet.
Wait, that's her. Get her back.
It's like, can you guys shut up? I'm trying to remember my memories right now.
Soon enough.
What's that on her shirt? I couldn't read it.
That is so trippy, dude. Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
Focus. Pegasus.
Do you hear that
Do
too?
we have a location?
Project Pegasus.
Oh my God.
Go back right before this. Go back.
That's no Meg Lawson.
That's it. Now let me see where you're headed. That's right. Look at the coordinates. Focus.
That is so cool.
But it's also so invasive that they can just go through her mind like this.
Even focus on things that they weren't focusing on.
Right.
Get her back.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Damn. It even feels violent, right? It's like they're pulling and pushing, forcing their way inside her mind.
Just that Lawson was somewhere on planet C-53.
Lawson is our lead to that light-speed engine. And everything we're after.
There it is. Oh, she's warming it up. It's not going to hold her for that much longer.
That did something. Try that again.
It's like a broken TV. Get the signal just right.
Gotta, you know. Oh
no. Not yet.
Oh.
God. Go. Oof.
Oh, yeah, you've done it. She is pissed off.
What did you do to me?
Now we're just after a little information.
What did you put in my head?
Nothing that wasn't already there.
But those aren't my memories.
Yeah, they are.
I'm not surprised you can't keep it straight. They really did a number on you. We're looking for the location of a Dr. Lawson and her light-speed engine.
I don't know any Dr. Lawson.
Is she in your head?
Yeah, you knew her. You used to. That is horrifying, huh? That reveal where it's like, nope, they didn't put anything in your head. Those are your memories.
Yeah. And then hearing him say they really did a number on you.
It's like when the enemy has more information about you than you do. That's just kind of crazy. Oh.
Gotta get these things off our hands, man. Let her use her powers.
You guys wouldn't happen to know how these things come off, would you?
It's like shackles. I like that.
I love it.
She is feral, dude.
I love that.
Get him.
God damn.
Oh, damn.
I mean, she handled herself pretty well without
She's got moves,
her powers,
dude.
yeah.
Kudos to Brie Larson, man, for putting in that work.
Yeah. Now, can we please
She
get her some
fights like
boots?
a brawler.
Yeah, she does. Oh, God. Shit.
Big guy.
Oh, come on.
Oh, move out of the way, guys.
Woo. God damn.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You guys are in trouble now.
What did she do? Oh, no.
Whoa. Yep.
Nice.
It's so cool how she almost, well, she uses it to propel herself.
We're just gonna know each other.
Dude, even with all the makeup and stuff applied, he's just so charismatic.
Right?
Like, he's got such a, I don't know, he's got that magnetic vibe to him.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, my God.
She's spinning uncontrollably.
It's like straight out of a nightmare you have. It's always weird shit like this that happens.
Ouch. Oh, Blockbuster.
Veers to Star Force Command. Do you read me? Do you copy?
He's like, what the hell?
Hi, I'm Veers, Kree Star Force. Is this C-53?
Like, say what now?
Are you in charge of security for this district?
Kind of.
Sort of. The movie theater has its own.
Where can I find communications equipment?
The Radio Shack. Oh my God. It's yeah. All out 90s right now. That's so cool. That is insane, huh?
Just one look?
One look, yeah. They just scan their subject and...
Track the pod to find the girl. She knows more than she knows. This one's taken.
Did you find Solar?
It wasn't Solar. Talos simmed him, even knew his code.
That code was buried in his unconscious.
Skrulls messed with my mind. The machine that they used, I think it's how they extracted Solar's code. The Skrulls are looking for someone named Lawson.
Who?
She's who I see.
Oh, she's sharing.
She's a scientist. They think that she's cracked the code on Lightspeed tech. I have to get to her before they do, or else...
You've been caught once already. How far to C-53?
Closest jump point is 22 hours.
Keep your comms online so we can contact
No, what if they get a hold of it before...
Yeah, they do not want her to do nothing about it.
If the Skrulls got to her, she's compromised.
She's stronger than you think.
Ever been to C-53?
Once, it's a real shithole.
Oh,
Gee,
man,
thanks.
come on. We're not that bad. Is that him?
Is that him?
I think that's Ben Mendelsohn, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you call this in?
He's so freaked out, poor man.
Hey, long time no see.
Excuse me, miss.
Hey.
Do you know anything about a lady blowing a hole through the roof of that Blockbuster over there? Witness says she was dressed for laser tag.
You look dressed like you're going to laser tag, so.
I'd like to ask you some questions. Give you the 411 on the late night drive-by. Could I see some identification?
I don't think that's going to mean anything to her.
We don't carry our identification on little cards.
Veer, Star Force.
Oh, I'll be out of your hair as soon as I track down the Skrulls that are infiltrating your planet.
He's like, say what now?
Skrulls?
Shapeshifters, they can transform into any life form down to the DNA. You guys don't have any clue, do you?
Whoa, hold on. How do we know you're not one of those shapeshifters?
Congratulations, Agent Fury. You have finally asked a relevant question.
Oh, man.
Star Force lady, you're under arrest.
Oh, shoot.
Is she now? Ooh!
Well, there you go. Yeah. Like, she is a living weapon, dude. That is insane that her own blasts are way larger than whatever this guy had. Also, I know I keep commenting on it, but Marvel really does a great job with the whole de-aging thing. Like, Fury and Coulson look amazing. Like, they really do look like
amazing,
they're,
dude.
what,
I'm
15
so
to 20
impressed.
years younger than when we met him.
Yeah.
Also, I like the detail that you could tell Skrulls have no idea what they're doing because they just arrived to Earth, that they chose surfer clothing out of any other clothing they could have chosen. It's like the one thing that's going to make them stand out.
Right, like they don't realize how
normal.
bizarre it is right now.
Trust me, true believer. Trust me.
Aww.
Trust me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Who could it be? Could be anybody.
Yo. Yeah.
Found him.
Oh my god.
Dude, people are probably like, what the hell, lady?
She's beating up an old lady.
Gammy.
Gammy. Ooh, what's that? Here we go again.
Dude. Yeah, can you imagine seeing that? Like,
dude, so trippy. Oof.
Oh.
Train's heading for a tunnel up ahead.
Greet them at the station.
Ooh.
Where'd everybody go? I finished collecting evidence.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah.
I love that they were so subtle about that, man. Just goes to show how vulnerable everyone is all the time.
Oh. Yeah. He's dead. Now you can see it with your own eyes.
Official SHIELD activity. Stay back.
SHIELD.
Oh my god.
She's even typing super slowly.
Redial. Oh my god.
Nice scuba suit. You lighting up, honey, huh? Got a smile for me?
Oh my god.
Yeah. That glint in her eye. Oh boy.
I like that. It's almost like a little reference to like the Terminator scene.
Is carbon-based? Not this guy. I mean, whatever he runs on, it's not on the periodic table.
You're saying he's not from around here.
Hey, how's your eye?
I'd say fine, but it
So
can't
fun, like they're
believe
teasing
what
us.
it is.
Yeah, because that's the same eye, right?
What's your plan? Find blockbuster girl on a motorcycle thief that fits her description.
Yeah, there you go.
She can tell us why these lizards are here. Maybe she can tell us how to kick them to the curb.
Can't trust anyone, not even our own men.
Yes, sir.
Not even you, technically.
I will finish what we started.
Yeah, he switches accents.
I wouldn't get too close there, boss.
No one in or out.
That sucks. He can't even mourn his own people
Yeah.
properly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Hey.
Pegasus.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this photograph taken?
Airport.
Where's Pegasus?
That's classified. Not unlike the file I started on you.
Yeah, that's your exit, buddy.
Grunge is a good look for you.
Did you have a rough day, Agent Fury?
It was cool. Had a space invasion, big car chase, alien autopsy.
The usual.
Typical 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I was never one to believe in aliens, but I can't unsee that.
He's a believer now.
I'm afraid I'm gonna need proof.
We talking cheek swab or urine sample? Want my AOL password?
Skrulls can only sim recent memories of their host bodies.
The DNA would match.
You want to get personal.
Where were you born?
Huntsville, Alabama, but technically I don't remember that part. Mr. Snoofers.
Mr. Snoofers.
That's what I said. Got bad?
Snoofers.
Straight out of high school. Left the ranks of full bird colonel.
Then?
Spy.
Where?
It was the Cold War. We were everywhere.
Mm.
I like the bees. I can make them right.
Now.
Budapest.
Yeah, trying to figure out where our future enemies are coming from. Never occurred to me they would be coming from above.
Name a detail so bizarre a Skrull could never fabricate it.
Okay.
A toast is cut diagonally. I can't eat it.
That is so unique.
That is bizarre.
Prove you're not a Skrull.
Yeah, okay. Skrull can't do that, can it?
But he doesn't know that. Does he?
And how is that supposed to prove to me?
Right.
That's a photon blast. So, a full bird colonel turned spy turned shield agent must have pretty high security clearance.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Pegasus?
Yeah.
Oh my god, the soundtrack to this is so good.
What do Skrulls want with Dr. Lawson?
They believe that she developed Lightspeed engine at Pegasus.
Gotta admit, that's not the craziest thing I've heard today.
Well, still early.
Still early.
The Skrulls before they become unstoppable.
War is a universal language. I know a rogue soldier when I see one.
Hmm.
Nicholas Joseph Fury, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Place your thumb on the pad.
Nicholas Joseph Fury.
Project Pegasus.
Oh, hold up. You look like somebody's disaffected knee.
What is it?
It's the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo.
Does announcing your identity on clothing help with the covert part of your job?
Said the space soldier who was wearing a rubber suit.
Yeah.
Hey, she's wearing a 9 Inch Nails t-shirt right now. That alone should get her a pass.
We're looking for a woman named Lawson.
A doctor, Wendy Lawson.
Do you know her?
Follow me.
Okay.
They were so hesitant.
You familiar with the phrase welcome wagon? Well, this ain't it.
Ooh.
Did they take away his clearance?
Is that a communicator?
Or
Yeah. State of the art.
there's higher clearance that he's not aware of.
Paging.
My mom. Don't worry. I didn't mention you.
Need backup. Yeah, that's not mom. Oh, and he passed the thing.
Impressive.
Oh, you should see what I can do with a paperclip.
Yeah, I really like that we get to see who he was before he reached such a high status, right?
Oh my goodness, look at you, just look at you. Cutest little thing. Aren't you cute? And what's your name, huh? What?
I relate.
Goose. Cool name for a cool cat.
Fury.
Dude, that
Not
would
cool.
so be us in the middle of a mission. It's a dog or a cat.
100%.
Oh my god, yeah. You're losing us for a good 5 minutes.
Yes.
Let me unravel this puppy with...
Lawson's plan for the Lightspeed engine. I wonder why they terminated the project.
Maybe because she's cuckoo.
Whoa.
Oh, started writing stuff in.
Lawson is not cuckoo. She's Kree.
They're covering up a $1 billion mistake. Oh, and your Lightspeed engine is toast.
Gotcha.
When did this crash happen?
6 years ago, 1989.
It's a bad one, man. Look at the crater.
But there is a testimonial here from Maria Rambeau, last person to see them alive. You okay?
No, she's not.
Oh,
damn.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
This isn't about fighting wars. It's about ending them.
Oh.
She was here on C-53 and died in a plane crash.
I just discovered a mission report sent from C-53. There's only so much I'm cleared to tell you, Veers. Lawson was an undercover Kree operative named Marvell. She was working on a unique energy core, experimenting with tech that apparently could help us win the war.
Awesome introduction to Marvell, too.
You men stay here. I want to question her alone. Excellent work, Nicholas.
Yeah. Nice setup.
Found evidence that I had a life here.
On C-53?
Marvell is who I see when I visit the Supreme Intelligence. I knew her.
It sounds like Skrull simulation, Veers.
No, it's not because I remember I was here.
Stop. Know your enemy. It could be you. Do not let your emotions override your judgment.
She's trying to tell you something, man.
Go. Was it something I said?
Yeah, get him.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh my God.
He's so casual about it too.
Ooh. Smart.
Colson, you have eyes on him?
They're not down here.
Aww.
He's always been a real one.
Always.
There you go. That's why he got to where he got to, right? Whoa. Those planes look sick.
We'll see.
That's a yes or no question.
Looks like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. It's so cool. Is that supposed to be like a proto Quinjet?
Hang on, Goose.
Oh, Goose.
Oh, poor Goose.
Goose.
Huh, Goose? That's right. Who's a good kid?
No.
You the good kitty.
See anyone you know? Funny story. I arrived on Hala, near dead, no memory. That was 6 years ago. I'm saying the last person to see them alive could probably tell us.
Maria Rambeau.
So how do we get to Louisiana?
Due east, hang right at Memphis.
That agent that stopped the Skrulls from finding us?
Coulson, the new guy. Guess he doesn't hate me yet.
The new guy.
I guess he had a feeling, went with his gut against orders. It's a really hard thing to do, but it's what keeps us human.
I get in trouble for that a lot.
Oh, I can see that about you. Rescuing the guy who sold you out to the Skrulls? I'm guessing that's not standard Kree operating procedure.
Well, I won't tell your boss if you don't tell mine.
To lure our operative Veers to Torfa and kidnap her.
Give us their location.
We'll handle
A
this.
cell of Skrulls anywhere is a threat to Kree everywhere. Where are they?
They are lost for now. But we will find them.
He's trying to protect her.
Do so,
Interesting.
or we will.
Yeah. Because Ronan seems like he goes the radical way and just destroys the planet if there's any sign of Skrull, sorry.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Maria Rambeau.
Auntie Carol? Mom, it's Auntie Carol.
6 years?
I knew it. Everyone said you were dead, but we knew they were lying.
I'm not really who you think I am.
That is the craziest shit I ever heard.
There's no such thing.
You are absolutely right, young lady. There's no such thing. Because if there were, we would want to keep that to ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can do stuff.
That's so cool.
She can do a lot more than make tea with those hands.
You want to give her a hand with that?
As in, give us privacy now, Nicholas.
You don't remember anything?
That's gotta be heartbreaking.
What happened that morning?
You woke me up, banging on my door at dawn. Your usual move.
No change there.
The Air Force still wasn't letting women fly combat, so testing Lawson's planes was our only shot at doing something that mattered.
Got it.
Okay.
You wanted to race any road Mustang, and I wasn't about to argue because I knew my Camaro would dominate.
Hey.
Definitely don't remember those.
Of course you don't.
Wow, you could already tell.
Big hero moment, the kind of moment we've both been waiting for.
I know this must be hard for you.
Hard is knowing you were out there somewhere too damn stubborn to die.
She knew it. She felt it.
And now you come up in here after 6 years with your supercharged fire hands. Is that really who you are?
No, I don't know.
She's still trying to figure that out.
Great chemistry in that scene. You could tell, these two were definitely close.
This is me and you on Halloween. Mom said we became your real family. This is another picture of you when you were little.
Oh,
Look at all those memories.
what a gift for her, huh? Getting to know who she was.
I forgot your jacket. Mom doesn't let me wear it anymore after I spilled ketchup on it.
That was all that survived the crash, or so we thought.
You got your real name now.
That is insane.
Hi there.
What do you want? Tom, this is my friend, Carol.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Yowzers. Well, I noticed that peculiar bird you got parked by the road, and I was just wondering if you mind if I bring the boys over to get a closer look-see?
You're really working overtime to sell this one, aren't you?
Oh, no. Is it actually? It has to be the actual.
Good time. I'll come by tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Poor Tom. It's going to be like, that was a very rude lady.
To your neighbors. You never know when you're going to need to borrow some sugar.
Okay.
Not menacing at all.
It's a lovely home, miss.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Oh, no. Yeah.
What's going to hurt the girl? Really complicate the situation.
I'm about 5 seconds from complicating that wall with some ugly-ass squirrel brain.
Now I stand before you as my true self, without deception.
That is
And
true.
who is that out there?
Okay. I just want to talk.
Last time we talked, I ended up hanging from my ankles.
That was before I knew who you were. Before I knew what made you different from the others.
Okay.
I have an audio recording from your voice from a plane crash.
They told me it was destroyed in the crash.
Nope, it wasn't.
Young lady, I have a special skill that kind of allows me to get into places I'm not supposed to be.
Call me young lady again. I'm gonna put my foot in a place it's not supposed to.
Oh.
Am I supposed to guess where that is?
Let your imagination do the.
Yes.
But look, I just need your help. If you sit down and you listen to this, I assure you it'll be worth.
It'll be answers for her as well.
If you wanted to attack, he would have done it in a smarter way.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Get that thing away. How'd they get in here?
The fuck?
This isn't what you're afraid of, is it?
That's a flirkin. A flirkin?
The flirkin. Yeah. Green aliens.
Yeah.
And he brought information with. So clearly he's like, I'm really not trying to fight, but
It's more about cooperating and working together to figure this out rather than, forcing his way.
Where are we going, Doc?
My laboratory.
Is that? That's no Meg Lawson. Who are they?
Those are the bad guys. Fly faster now.
Yes, ma'am.
yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were already.
I never should have brought you along.
Hell of a pilot, huh? She almost has it.
Ah, so close.
Right on its tail.
They're firing backwards. Hold on.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Ah. There it is. Wait, what?
Oh, shit.
They didn't eject.
Ah.
Oh my God. Ow.
Yeah, I copy. We hit ground.
Oof.
Yeah.
That is insane. She's still somehow conscious.
Doc?
She put it at just the right angle.
Yeah.
Your blood.
It's blue.
Yeah, but how's my hair?
Yeah.
I gotta destroy it before they get here. You remember what I said about our work here? What it's for?
To end wars?
But the wars are bigger than you know.
So much bigger.
My name is not Lawson. My real name is Marvell.
Oh, she revealed it back then.
I would say that you're delusional, but we just got shot down by a spaceship and your blood is blue.
Yeah.
Remember the coordinates, okay? You gotta save them without me. Now, I gotta blow this engine before they find it.
What are you doing?
Oh. They were already here.
Oh my god.
That's all the information she has.
Yeah.
We have no interest in hurting you.
Because all the shooting kind of gave me the wrong impression.
It's the energy core.
It was the Kree.
Where is it?
You mean that energy core?
Yeah. Ooh.
Got it.
She took the full force of that blast.
God damn.
Straight to the chest.
That's what she saw in her nightmare.
It's crazy that the memories got so messed up, though, that she was seeing a Skrull instead of who it really was.
Well, it could have been the Kree manipulating her, right?
Yeah, actually, probably was that, right? They implanted a fake.
It's insane she survived that.
Yeah.
Like her body just adapted to it.
Just absorbed all of it.
Yeah.
Commander, she's still moving. Permission to fire.
Hold your fire.
Nah, that makes sense. Of course.
Yeah.
To them, she was the only key to what they were looking for, right?
There's nothing left. The core's been destroyed.
Veers.
Wow.
She absorbed its power. She's coming with us.
Yeah, of course. She's a living battery now, right? If they can figure out what the power source is, they could probably reverse engineer what the research was.
Everything that I knew was a lie.
My people lived as refugees ever since we destroyed our planet. Unless you help me finish what Marvel started.
Yeah, they're just trying to get away.
The core that she found would have powered a light-speed ship capable of carrying us to safety, a new home where the Kree can't reach us.
Yeah, just get the hell out of Dodge, right? Get away from the Kree.
The core that is in a remote location. You help us decode those coordinates. We just want a home.
Yeah. They're not trying to fight.
You and I lost everything. You're not one of them.
Yeah, they made you into one of them.
They took everything from her.
You have no idea who I am.
You are Carol Danvers, the most powerful person I knew. Way before you could shoot fire from your fists. Do you hear me?
Yeah. She needs to find her own way now that she's free.
We discovered that your energy signature matched Marvel's core. Now we know why. I just need your help decoding the coordinates.
It's not on Earth.
So we'll find it in orbit.
Gotcha.
Oh, got it. Duh.
He's like,
in orbit. Was that so difficult to figure out? I mean, you're my science guy.
That's so embarrassing.
We've got to get to the core before he does.
You going to space?
A few tweaks to your vessel should do it. I can handle the modification.
oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
Science guy.
Give him some credit. Come on.
Come on.
Poor guy. That sucks, dude. Being called out like that in front of everybody. It's like, really? In orbit, dude?
There's no way I'm going, baby. It's too dangerous.
I have a chance to find the coolest mission in the history of missions. And you're gonna give it up considering what kind of example you're setting for your daughter.
Oh. The manipulation.
I know.
When they were handing out kids, they gave her the toughest one, Lieutenant Trouble.
Aww.
I can't wear these Kree colors anymore. And since you are only person around here with any sense of style.
Of course, because she's representing something that she knows is not real anymore.
Cool.
Nice references. Awesome.
Definitely not.
Whoa.
Hey.
Very 80s. We're about 10 years too late.
Well, since we're on the same team, how do I look?
Sick.
Very cool.
What took you so long?
What is your earliest memory of Hala?
A transfusion, blue blood running through my veins.
Whose blood?
Oh!
It's my blood that's coursing through her veins.
Shit.
What have you done with her?
You're too late.
Oh, no.
Poor guy. Yeah.
She knows.
Shit. Yeah, he put it together already.
Well, cat's out of the bag on both ends now.
It's interesting because a part of him does seem like he actually did end up caring for her. It wasn't just about the power.
Passing 500 and climbing.
You know, you really shouldn't have that thing on your lap. I'm gonna keep giving him all the loves and hugs that he needs, right?
He's so disgusted.
He's like, ugh.
Switching engines from scramjet to fusion. Buckle up, folks.
He's so done with them.
Whoa. Scramjet is on.
Is this normal, like space turbulence?
Pretty much.
He's like, no, it's not.
You're not helping.
It's not supposed to be making that sound, dude. It's not the most stable ship.
Where is it?
It's gotta be here.
Be
cloaking activated.
It's right there.
Of course it would be cloaked, yeah. Whoa!
Well, that explains why the science guy couldn't find it.
Right. Justice for the science guy.
Imperial cruiser.
Is that it? The core?
In her notes, she called it the Tesseract.
It's the Tesseract.
Bro.
I do not remember this at all.
My brain just erased that completely.
She had an Infinity Stone right then and there.
Wow.
Oh my God. After what we just saw in Infinity War, it's like, yeah, don't keep it in the lunchbox.
No.
Right, that makes sense, right? The Space Stone to create a light speed engine.
Yeah.
So it can move faster. And her powers are also derivative, right?
Yeah.
Coming from the Tesseract as well. She just absorbed all of that energy.
Insane.
Talos.
He didn't come here for the Tesseract.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's got family, too.
It's okay. We didn't know what to do. Marvell warned us not to send a signal for any reason. The Kree would find us.
You did the right thing.
Man, what a way to switch that whole thing up, huh?
Oh, yeah.
People that we thought were the bad guys are actually the victims here.
Yeah.
I am not going to hurt you.
She let me to you.
I'm so sorry.
You didn't know.
I didn't know.
It's the propaganda, right? That they filled her head with.
You found my family. This is just the beginning. There are thousands of us scattered throughout the galaxy.
Sounds like a lot of work to get everybody back together. Hell yeah.
If I played the same pinball machine for 6 years, I'd have some high scores too.
Fury,
Why
come on,
is he so
man.
bitter about that? Let the kid enjoy. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
It's so messed up, too, because so many of them knew about Carol, and they didn't say anything.
Terrible, man.
You lied to me.
Yeah.
I made you the best version of yourself.
No, you didn't.
What's given can be taken away.
Oh, that is so frustrating.
These pieces of shit. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm so
I'd be
livid right now.
furious, too. And seeing the injustice around her now.
Whoa.
Hey, sick track. Freaking Nirvana, man.
There she is. Seems like your time on C-53 jogged the old memories. Jacket, it's killer, by the way.
It is.
If you hurt them, I will burn you to the ground.
Your power comes from us.
You didn't give me these powers.
No, they're hers.
The blast did.
Ow. Yeah, she's fighting them hard, though.
Yeah.
They're trying to subdue. Oh.
Species.
Interesting. Aw.
It's a cat, not Hannibal.
At this stage, you should probably listen to them, man. Everyone is freaked out by this.
Oh, the flare can onto the helium. Eject the others into space.
Bruh. These people.
But the Skrulls are just fighting for a home because they won't submit to your rule.
We found you. We embraced you as our own.
You stole me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cute how hard you try. But remember,
She's a fighter, man.
we saved you.
We'll never let you floss again.
Yeah, that's all they've been trying to do. Keep her on a leash, right? And say that it's thanks to them that she's this good.
Mm-hmm.
Without us, you're only human.
You're right.
Don't put the blame on her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
My name is Carol.
There you go. Yep. She's got to embrace who she is fully.
Yeah, it's like she has to strip herself of them and their manipulation.
Whoa. Yeah, despite that little chip she's got, it's not powerful enough to control her.
It never was.
Whoa.
They just wanted her to believe that.
The way her power just interferes with all the energy in the ship, too.
Yeah. Whoa. And the thing is, the instinct was always there for her. She wanted to use her powers more. They were just scared.
I've been fighting with one arm tied behind my back. But what happens when I'm finally set free?
Yeah, that's the oh shit look.
Yeah, exactly. Shit their pants look.
Whoa.
Damn.
The look is
at
just
that.
so cool. There she is. She can shine freely now.
Yeah.
Wow, even how her hair floats.
You know you're glowing, right?
I'll explain it later.
So much power.
Wow.
Take the Tesseract.
I'm not touching that thing.
You want me to get you an oven mitt?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
A little Flarkin.
See?
Get the Skrulls on the quad jet and go.
What about you? I'll buy you some time.
He is baffled.
Oh, hey guys. Arm wrestle for the Tesseract.
Let's put an end to this.
Got to fight her old team.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys are no match. Yeah. It's like they almost don't want to believe that she is that powerful. It's like, no,
Yeah.
guys, she is unstoppable. Oh,
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Florkin's got it. Oh my god.
Good kitty.
Yeah. It's always hungry.
That is its secret.
Exactly. It's always eating. Ooh. Oh, yeah, of course. It's going to take practice, huh?
Of course.
How much can she push? Must be so much fun, huh?
I
Realizing what
know.
they're capable of.
You see her having fun
Yeah.
with it, which I love. Woo!
Yeah. Guys, why?
You knew all along.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
Is that why we never hung out?
No, I just never liked you.
Ouch.
Nice
Nerf
try,
guns.
though.
Not the machine. Not the pinball machine.
No.
Oh, man.
No, the high score. That poor kid. Gonna have to do it all over again.
Don't make me do this.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that. She's like, stop fighting.
Come on, do your thing.
That's so adorable.
The little jelly bean toes.
They're like, what?
Take them to the hangar too. We'll blast them all into space.
Just like Havana.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Onto the ship.
So much anger. Who's got to control it now, huh?
She was never the problem.
No, of course not. And they knew it.
Nice diversion.
Yeah.
I could have swore I put it in there.
Slipped my mind. Seeing him get so pissed off gives me such satisfaction.
Aww.
Oh my god. Oh god.
So frustrating that all they want to do is just leave.
Yeah. That's the thing. They're not even harming anyone.
They're fighting for survival.
Yeah. There we go. Let's get the hell out of here.
You all right, friend?
Never better.
You got a bogey coming in hot.
Good thing that they've also got a great pilot.
Yeah.
She gets to shine too. Use all of her training.
Stretch her wings a little bit.
Oh. That is frustrating. Oh, trial by fire, huh?
Yep, she's gonna have to figure it out. Oh my god.
Well, she already knows it's kind of propelled, so.
True.
Come on, do
Carol,
your thing.
please.
Oh, wow. Look at her go.
Yeah, she still got it. She
Maverick
knows
would be
exactly what
proud.
she's doing. Yeah.
Ooh. Good maneuver. Very nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she got that one.
This guy, he's so annoying.
Oh.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. That happened.
That's your friend.
She looks so cool.
Oh, no.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, backup is here.
Deploy ballistic warheads.
Oh god.
The accuser, doing what he does best. Dude, going straight on.
Oof.
Ooh, look at the size of those warheads,
God.
though. Ooh.
Nice. There we
Okay,
go.
domino effect. Thank you for saving our planet.
Take her down.
Yeah, they got lucky she was there, huh?
Uh-huh.
No wonder they got full on into the whole, we gotta create shield.
Right.
Ooh. Dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, she just
That
took
is-
out a whole ship by herself. They're probably gonna be like,
Return to the jump point. We'll be back for the woman.
Oh, they wanted her. Yeah, I mean, after that display, is like,
Yeah.
you know what? The Cork can stay, dude.
The Tesseract.
Yeah, we don't need that. Oh, here we go. Final showdown.
You've come a long way since I found you that day by the lake. But can you keep your emotions in check long enough to take me on?
I'm about to lose control of my emotions, buddy.
This is that moment. Prove to me you can beat me without.
Thank you. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Go away.
You can beat me without the powers? Sure thing, buddy.
I have nothing to prove to you. Tell the Supreme Intelligence that I'm coming to end it. The war, the lies, all of it.
You can't do this.
She
Yes,
just
you can.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just tell, like, what a different level of confidence she's got now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mother fucking! It's just a scratch. No.
Yeah.
Oh, he was like, no, you have no idea, do you?
Oh, man.
That's a Flarkin wound.
Just so I'm clear, you were the SHIELD agent?
I borrowed his likeness. I'm not a thief.
It's a little like Steve.
A little bit, yeah.
You and your family are gonna need a new look. I could go back to being your boss. Oh, please don't.
He's like, preferably not.
I'll help you find a home.
They can stay here with us.
They won't be safe here, baby. Auntie Carol's right.
Yeah, they need their own place.
Yeah.
Keep the Tesseract on Earth, hidden.
You sure that's what Marvel would want?
It's 2 words. Marvel.
Marvel sounds a lot better.
Hey.
Wait, Mr. Postman.
He's like, oh, sounds pretty good, actually.
Not
does.
ringing any bells?
Keep singing. Maybe it'll come back to me.
They've got great chemistry, man.
Yeah.
I like to see them. Like seeing them together.
Yeah.
Like the way they bounce back and forth.
I upgraded it. Range should be a couple galaxies at least.
And we already saw her do that with a payphone earlier in the movie, so it makes
Right.
sense.
You think I'm gonna crank call you?
For emergencies only, okay?
Wow, so he didn't feel the need to call her back until
Until this.
that massive emergency.
We got the ketchup stain off.
Oh, that's such a cool jacket.
It's hard for me to say goodbye to.
Look at how they're so proud of her.
I know.
The way they look at her.
I love that they're a true family, right? It's not quote unquote just a friendship. Aww.
Gonna make sure they get there safely, huh?
Yeah.
Out they go.
Wow.
The Protector Initiative.
So is it true that the Kree burned your eye out because you refused to give them the Tesseract?
Sure.
Totally.
I will neither confirm nor deny the facts of that story.
Understood.
Nobody has to know.
SHIELD alone can't protect us. We need to find more heroes.
You think you can find others like her?
Found her and we weren't even looking.
Right.
That's how it all started.
We got a big decision to make.
He just stuck with the eye patch.
Yep. I mean, it is an iconic look, so.
Hey.
Yeah. Cool.
You already know.
Doo-doo.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
Sick, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this was a much better film than I remembered.
Dude, this was so much fun.
A lot of fun and a lot of heart, too.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a sucker for the entire cosmic side of Marvel. It was so cool getting to see like the Kree civilization and
I
stuff.
love it. Yeah.
Their tech. What I kind of was blurry about is like the whole, like the timeline when it comes to the Tesseract is like,
right.
We had a Captain America, then it got lost, right? After a Red Skull.
Right.
Howard Stark recovered it, I'm pretty sure, in the bottom of the sea. So then it was in S.H.I.E.L.D.'s possession this entire time. But then
I guess so.
Marvel got her hands
on it somehow.
Yeah. Well, she was working with them, right?
Right. We
Dude,
need like a, sorry, what?
She's so OP. No, I'm just
She
thinking,
really
I'm
is.
like, dude, she just took on the warheads head on, destroyed a whole ship. They Thrag himself. These are gorgeous credits.
Yeah, the visuals are sick.
There she goes. Captain Marvel. Global missing. Oh.
So that thing just stopped doing whatever the hell it was doing.
What do we got?
Still dealing with the loss.
Yeah.
I thought we bypassed the battery.
It's still plugged in. It just
Right.
stopped.
Reboot it. Send the signal again.
Hey, we don't even know what this is.
Fury did. Just do it, please.
Yeah, they trust him.
Yeah.
I want to know who's on the other end of that thing.
Oh my God. Oh.
Where's Fury?
Oh shit. Yeah, it stopped because she's here.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel will return in Avengers Endgame.
Hell yeah.
Oh man, I love how after these two movies, right, within Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, how they bring back that weight with the post-credit scene is like they bring us back to the zone. It's like, that was fun, but remember, we're still dealing with some really heavy stuff. They did really good with that.
Yeah, they did amazing.
Well, that was Captain Marvel, and I gotta say, it was a lot more fun than I remembered.
Yes.
I had a lot of fun with the action sequences and the whole, arc of her unleashing her powers, right? I thought it was very interesting how they kept telling her, you gotta control, your thoughts, your emotions, like you gotta learn how to control your powers, essentially. And obviously the metaphor that in the direct line that has with, Carol Danvers' personal life and also like her emotions and her emotional state because of the fact that she doesn't know who she is.
Right.
And how they keep on trying to keep her on a very short leash and how frustrating that can be. I very much enjoyed her arc in that. And I mentioned the whole performance thing during the reaction because I thought of it right then and there. But yeah, I think it's not a performance issue because if they told her as an actor, hey, listen, Brie, like you got to make sure that there's like very little emotion coming through, but like inside there's like this turmoil of stuff going on in your mind and you can't sit still. It's really hard to actually try to create that for the camera, right? And you still are able to see that through Brie's performance. Like she did amazing. I think the question would be, was that the best creative choice or the most interesting creative choice they could have done in order to let us in on her mind, her state of mind? Because again, the whole point of the movie is like her controlling her emotions. So I understand why they would want to go with she's really trying hard not to show any emotion, but inside she wants to murder someone. I get that, but it's probably not the most interesting thing to watch. And I think that's what people picked up on, but it's not Brie's fault. Actually, her performance is doing exactly what I would think the script or the director is telling her to do. Because of course we've seen her in other stuff and she has range. She can friggin' act. She's a great actor. Of course she can act. So that is not the issue here. I think maybe the creative direction as to how they wanted to portray that, I think, is what missed.
Right. I mean, I think there's something very interesting in how, there's a lot of relevance in, someone like Jude Law's character, who is a male telling her, who is a woman, to calm down and, like control your emotions. And I think, that part, I understand it does resonate. I do find it very interesting that is the choice that they made because like for us as observers, it looks like she's not even being that emotional. Like she's reacting like any reasonable person would in that moment, especially considering her circumstances. So I don't know if that was necessarily the best choice. I think there's a lot of interesting things that we can witness when someone's emotions are all over their face, right? When they are genuinely emotionally volatile. And I think there's something fascinating to be learned there as well. Again, the choices that they made are the choices that they made. I love Brie Larson as Carol Danvers.
Oh yeah.
I think she did absolutely amazing. You see the commitment to, the stunts and the performance, her chemistry with Samuel L. Jackson. Like what an amazing combo.
That was a highlight for me too.
It was such a highlight. And I love that you said that it has that buddy cop energy, which is, very 80s and 90s and Lethal Weapon-esque in that way. And I really enjoyed that. And again, like I love her, I love the actress, and I love the character. But I think when you have a character who is a little bit more emotionally like shut down from the outside, it becomes a little bit harder to relate to them in a way. But I do think that whatever we did not get in that sense, we still got a lot from Carol when it comes to her personality, right? She's very sassy. She has a response for everything. She's not really the type of person to let things go, right? She's not like, oh yeah, I'll be the bigger person. She's like, nah, you're gonna pay for everything that you just said. Which is, again, very, very entertaining. So I can't necessarily say that this was, a bad choice for the character. I just feel like it created a little bit of more distance for us, the audience, than there should have been, especially as a main character introduction movie, right? This is the first time where it's her movie, only her. Because we talked about this off camera, and I really appreciate you said that we don't really quite fully know her.
Yeah,
right?
I don't feel like I got to know her to the extent that we know, for example, Doctor Strange, right? Or Black Panther or Iron Man, or you name it, any of the other like origin films, right? We get to really dissect the character. That's the whole point. And in here, more than really doing that, we're kind of dissecting the themes more than the character. And I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot because they wanted the punchline to be commentary, and it's very on the nose. And like, okay, cool, the commentary is there, but they did that at the expense of letting us in on who the character is. And I think that was the biggest issue.
Yeah, I think, there were a lot of parts of this that did resonate with me, but I do think that it could have resonated harder, right? Especially, the beautiful moment that we get when, Carol is on the floor and then we see, all other, like her younger version, her younger selves,
that was
like
badass.
Dusting themselves off and getting back up, even though everyone keeps telling her, to just stay down, just accept things as they are, right? Like, don't question things.
Right.
That's kind of the common theme here.
That resonated with me.
Yeah.
Like, that was a moment I was like, that's heroic, right? She's rebelling against people that are just telling her to stay put when you got to do something about it, right? And that's the whole point of being a resistance or rebelling.
Right.
It's you got to stand up for what's right. This is wrong. You're telling me to do something that's absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand for that anymore, and I'm standing up for myself. That's like the literal point, is she's standing up for herself.
Yeah,
for her true self.
Yeah.
So that part, thematically speaking, the way it was shot, the way it culminated to that event, no problems whatsoever.
Yeah.
That worked very well.
Yeah.
It's some of the other elements where I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I get it. Like, it's the first female-led Marvel movie. I understand how important that is. That is very important. And I love seeing that representation. There's so many badass Marvel female superheroes out there that I wish got adapted because they're so freaking cool. Nothing to do with the whole point of gender, but I do think, like I said, like, if you're going to sacrifice the audience getting to know a character, which is already a harder sell, whether you like it or not, that's just the reality, right? Like, a lot of people are going to be cool with a superhero that just happens to be a woman, right? And it's not just like, that's not her entire personality. That's how it should be written.
Right.
But it is a harder sell, right? When it comes to, like, unfortunately, to, the box office and whatnot. So already you have that barrier, which is very unfortunate. You gotta lead strong, and you have to get, like, we need to feel like we're rooting for Carol because we care for her, because we understand her, because she's been through a lot of shit that, is terrible. Like, not knowing who you are is kind of like nightmarish scenario, right?
Yeah.
And I think they should have leaned into that. And there was almost that. And I kept feeling like we were almost getting in there. And then a wall would just appear when it comes to her character. She would put her walls back up and be very defensive or be very deflective. And it's like, okay, that works for certain characters. For example, we were off camera. We were comparing it to like Tony Stark, right? He's also very quippy, very sarcastic, but you get a lot of scenes too where you see when he's alone in his own darkness, you see the heart, right? And you see the worries, and you see, okay, who is this man when he's not putting up this super confident front? We never really got that with Carol. We got very short glimpses of that, and those are the most enjoyable by far parts in this movie. Is when we see her at her, in her vulnerable state, when she's like, I don't know who I am, and she's like almost yelling it and about to cry. Is like, that's rage, that's fear, that's real.
Yeah.
Those were the moments where I'm like, I get it. I feel for her. And I wish the movie could have leaned more into that direction versus, trying to make, not that they were like shoehorning commentary every step of the way, because it's not that kind of movie. I think the commentary they made was actually fair. A couple of points here and there where I was like, yeah, okay, I see that. A couple of lines where I was like, dude, that's just where I feel like they went a little bit too hard, a little bit too on the nose. Like the whole, you know why I call it a cockpit line. I was like, I wanted to vomit. I'm like, dude, I get why, because there's assholes like that out there.
There are.
But I don't find that interesting though. It's like making a caricature out of something that shouldn't happen, first of all, and that, you know, that's messed up towards women out there.
Yeah.
But you're making a caricature out of it because it's so extreme. I would have found it way more interesting if it was like the real deal, where it's subtle enough to where it has you going, did he mean that? Because that's like the real world scenario. I would find that a lot more interesting. And I feel like they were just, they went too heavy on the gas with it. And I was like, okay, it kind of got me out of the movie for a bit, but then they regained me right back. So this movie keeps like bouncing back and forth between, I'm very invested with a superhero movie, and then whoop, like, it's losing some momentum here, and then we gain it back, and then I'm invested again. But I did feel kind of like that back and forth. But I think overall, as a superhero movie, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And it's when they lean into the fun, into the rawness, into her, into the real aspects of, you know, what makes Carol Danvers so special. That's when I was like, this is what I signed up for. I want to know who this new hero is going to be. How powerful is she? What is she fighting for? Right. And I thought those elements were handled well, especially the subversion of expectations when it comes to the villain.
Right.
Because anybody that knows comic books is like, yeah, the Skrulls are really bad. And anybody that read Secret Invasion, not the show, the comic, please. Not the same thing, guys. Whoever read that comic, they know how, you know, how problematic and how dangerous the Skrulls can actually be.
Yeah.
So when you see a Skrull, we're immediately thinking, oh boy, this is leading up to something massive, leading up to something very dangerous. Because as we saw, you lose sight of them. It's very easy for them to multiply, infiltrate, do all the stuff they got to do. Before you know it, your whole planet is technically controlled by Skrulls.
Right.
That's a terrifying, you know, thing to even ponder. So the movie does a really good job at kind of setting them up as the villain, but then they subvert that expectation and they reveal that they're actually refugees that are just trying to like move away to a planet where the Kree can no longer reach them so that they don't all get exterminated, essentially. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, I really...
Like that aspect is original. Up until this point, there's been so many Marvel movies, and now you have a villain that, well, Iron Man tried to do that, but you know what I mean. In this case, it was like you really thought it was going to be the Skrulls.
Yeah.
And then it happened to be something completely different. And for it to be so close to Carol Danvers, I think that's what made it so impactful.
And I think there's also something really fascinating yet upsetting about the fact that she was essentially part of this, you know, this force that essentially drove, you know, the Skrulls into the point of extinction.
Yeah,
essentially,
pretty much.
It was genocide, right?
Yeah.
And to realize that you were a part of that you were manipulated in this way, in, you know, by everyone around you, and like there were even some people who knew the
that
truth,
was the darkest
and
part
they
of the
didn't
movie.
say anything, right? That is what's so upsetting about it. It's like your life is not your life, right? And there is no fairness in that. There is no justice in that. And I think, you know, there are certain things, like certain lines that I really appreciated, especially when, you know, like the main villain, one of the true opposition to Carol is, you know, Jude Law's character.
Yeah.
Where he played him really well too. Like when you watch the whole thing, it's like he cares, right?
Yeah, but I feel like he might be gaslighting the audience too.
Yeah, well, I think that was the point.
Right?
I think the point is that, which is what I want to tie back to what you were saying, like the overt sexism, which is obviously like the cockpit line, right? You get that shit. That's the easy stuff. What I find more interesting is the stuff that you face with someone like, you know, like Jude Law's character, who is someone
even make
who
that point, but yeah.
Like
I didn't make that connection, but you're totally right.
Yeah.
He does that.
It's so much more frightening because like if someone just comes up to you and they're just blatantly terrible, you know where you stand with them, and then you can just be like, fuck off, and then you move on, right?
Yeah, it doesn't cut deep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But when it's like this, when it's someone you trust and they're so insidious about it, and there's a part of you where you're like, but it feels like he cares, right? And so we couldn't even tell if he cared or if she was just a meal ticket for him, right? Which is just, she is containing all of this power in her body. We need to keep her close. We need to keep her on the leash, right? Why they would never push her to develop her powers that is a bit of a question of its own. I feel like maybe they were kind of treating her like a battery, right? Like the way that if she uses it more, she could lose the power more. And so that's why they kept, wanting to pull her back from it.
Interesting theory.
Right? Like, I don't know what it, like, they never really got into why. It could also be that if she gets too powerful, we are screwed. It could also just be that. It could be a bit more straightforward.
It works either way.
Yeah,
right?
Either way it works. But again, I think, there's something really juicy there. And I think a lot of things that they really did get right, and a couple of things where I'm like, I wish we had kind of, dug a little bit deeper there. One of my other favorite elements in this is the beautiful friendship and actually like the sense of family between Carol and the Rambeaus, right? Yeah. Mother and daughter, like they're amazing. I genuinely love the friendship and the sisterhood that they have and how much care there clearly is. Again, the chemistry there as well. It was absolutely on point.
They felt like friends, like they've been friends for a while.
Exactly.
Like creating that kind of chemistry is not that easy.
Yeah, exactly. And so like they nailed it in that aspect as well. And like those were the moments where we really got to know Carol better. And I understand the whole thing is that she doesn't even know who she is, right? But the thing is, I feel like what is a more interesting choice is if we are kind of in on the secret with our protagonist.
Totally
right?
agree. Yes.
So their walls are up, but we are within those walls.
Yeah.
We are not outside of them, right? Obviously, you don't always have to have a character that is, easy to read or very, emotionally vulnerable. You don't have to have those characters for them to be lovable. That's totally fair. But I think we have a character here who's so fascinating that shutting us out felt a bit like a disservice to her and to also us, right? I wanted to know so much more about her. I just feel like we were so close and then it just kind of slipped away again. But when it comes to this as a superhero movie, every single check mark they're supposed to hit, they hit. Was it entertaining? Yeah. The action sequences were a lot of fun. I genuinely enjoyed like the visual language of this, right? How specific they were for the Kree and then, in Planet Earth, and it is the 90s, which is also, again, very hyper specific. And obviously I'm a millennial. You guys already know. So like that already just made my little heart super happy. But I do like that there was that intentionality there, that there was a lot of specificity and attention to detail. And I really do love that, which is why I think like these tiny little, it's like that pebble in your shoe. It's not the massive rock that bothers you. It's the tiny little pebble, right?
Right. Yeah.
So like that's when it kind of stings a little bit more, I think.
I mean, and that's what I've noticed most about the Marvel movies that are not so talked about is that it tends to be like the small thing that just accumulates. And then of course people online like make it a catastrophe and it really isn't.
Yeah.
This movie's, it's well paced, it's well structured, it goes through the motions and the beats that every superhero movie, especially an origin story, should, albeit with a very fresh twist, which is we kind of start at the beginning, but then we're like in the middle of the story and she's trying to figure out her way towards how she got her powers through the movie. Really cool to have a character that essentially has amnesia as to how they became who they are and how they ended up here. That whole mystery aspect was really cool. Buddy cop, a lot of like genre blending in this that I really appreciated. I thought it was well hybridized, very well put together for all these genres to really make sense and be cohesive. This movie is cohesive tonally speaking, right? And also visually speaking. I think that also for a movie that's within a larger universe, it's not easy, dude, when you have to be like super consistent with a lot of things, yet bring your vision to a story, right? To this one individual chapter in the larger scheme of things, which is the larger MCU. Right. So I think we also have to credit the directors and the writers for being able to do that. And I did really enjoy like that third act when she is finally free of her shackles, both metaphorically speaking and physically speaking, that the film kind of climax and it culminates in that moment. Dude, like the look, the way that she moves, like we get the Captain Marvel and you get to see why she is one of the most hyped up characters in any, in Marvel comic books, because she really is OP as hell. Like she is one of the strongest characters in comic book history. Yeah. Right. She's up there. And, to see that, and this is like the beginning of her starting to learn how to use her powers really at this full capacity is really cool. It's really awesome. And I thought that kind of payoff was worth the ride for sure. the one thing I would say is like, I definitely wish that, like we mentioned, like we would have liked to kind of get to know her a little bit better so that we had that personal connection. And also I do wish that some of the elements in this were a little bit more memorable. I think we had a lot of really good, interesting, different sections of the movie. But when you look at the puzzle of it all, there's like a lot of cool bits and pieces. But, you know, if I were to, I don't know, a year or 2 years from now, I don't know if I would be able to like hone in on this. This movie doesn't have like this moment was so cool, right? Like Guardians, hold my hand, right?
Right.
Iron Man, how do you solve the icing problem? Like there's like moments that I could quote, Dormammu, I've come to bargain, right? That immediately pull you into a specific moment in one of these films. I don't know if this movie has one of those. And I think that's a shame, right? Like there has to be something that's...
that. The character deserves that, right?
Because everybody's putting in the work. So I think having that, like that one moment, which I guess it's like the standing up moment, but it's just too... It works for this movie because it's very personal to her, but in the grand scheme of things, it's kind of a little bit generic, I would say. Whereas like, yeah, you're standing up to the occasion, you're rising up and you're becoming a hero. Well, everybody's doing that, really, metaphorically speaking. We just got to see her do it physically. So I think maybe a little bit generic, even though I don't want to shit on the moment that we just complimented because I realized like it's a really cool moment. But I think this movie needed a little bit more of personality, I think. If it leaned a little bit more into that grunginess, because the soundtrack is freaking badass.
Yeah.
If it leaned into what the soundtrack makes you feel a little bit more, I think we would have had the perfect Captain Marvel movie. I think that's the best way I could kind of verbalize that, right?
Right. Yeah. I think, you know, it's actually so funny that you said that because it really does, it doesn't have that iconic punchline, right? That line that you kind of wait for. It's the final comeuppance, right? Or something like that. Or something that, you know, that your hero does that is just so wildly insane that you're like, there's no way you're coming back from this, right? Like you want to push the audience to that precipice. I feel like because like for the majority of the movie, we were so uncertain about her powers because she was, right? Like she's finally free of the shackles, right? She can just use them as she sees fit, right?
Right.
And you see that she's not being very, you know, stingy about it either. She's like willy-nilly just shooting everything, which I think, you know,
it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
That's that powerful, they could just
exactly. And I love that, you know, that they did acknowledge that as well, like especially in the bar scene with Fury where he's like, and that's supposed to prove to me that you're not a Skrull. How? Like I did like that, but I feel that that whilst her arc overall, you know, it does come to a really nice conclusion. We didn't really quite reach a peak, right? It was a little bit more steady.
Yeah.
There was a rise, but we didn't really like cross that threshold that you tend to do in superhero movies. And in this case, like I think something like that could have been really, really fun. Like the final, not just her kicking ass and clearly having a lot of fun with it, which I also really like. I love when we get to see a hero that's having fun using their powers. Right? It's really cool because it doesn't have to all be doom and gloom and I'm so exactly like, you know, I'm so, you know, thoughtful and brooding about my powers. Like it's cool when you get to see them enjoy it. And we experienced something similar like with Spider-Man when he just gets to zip around the city and enjoy the fact that he's essentially flying in that moment, right? I love that we got that with her, but I just feel like because she's so OP, it's really hard to have someone who can match up to that.
Well, that's the same problem that we always see with Superman, right? That's something that the writers have to always figure out when they're writing a Superman movie is like, he is so damn powerful.
Right.
Like we need something that either, and this is like what I always say, I'm like, dude, don't stop nerfing Superman.
Right. Yes.
Give us someone that can beat his ass. Give us someone that can really match up to him in a 1-versus-1 fight and like potentially win, right? And Superman loses, right? And you know, to be fair, that's kind of, well, I don't want to get into spoilers, but one of the recent Superman movies kind of goes into that, right? Is like what happens when the hero loses, right? And that's cool because especially with Superman, with someone that powerful, you kind of need that, right? We need to bring out the man out of Superman in order for us to feel any kind of connection to him or else it's lost, right? Like whoever I'm rooting for this god, essentially, right?
Right.
And I think with Carol Danvers, I can see that the writers were like, well, we can't do that because they maybe didn't want to pull from, because like the only people that are capable of taking her down are probably big enough to be in their own Avengers movies. So they were like,
Right.
so what kind of challenge do we give her? And they were like, let's lean more into like the psychological,
Right.
you know, shackles and like that imprisonment that they put her in, but it's all psychological and mental, right?
Right.
Because they didn't want to deal with something that was like physically capable of like really putting her down.
Which would be could be an Avengers level
I mean,
threat as well.
If it's capable of taking down Carol, that's when we worry. That's when it's like,
Got
okay,
it. Yeah.
I don't know if the Avengers can take it down.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I think that's something that they have to figure out. That's something that they have to, you know, really think about. And there's creative ways of doing it. They already went the mental route, which I think for this purpose worked. We could have tweaked a couple of things that we mentioned, and I think it would have been a more impactful movie. I don't think like a more impactful movie, and I think that's what would have made it more memorable, and it would have stuck with the audience a bit more. And I think that's what would have made it be a little bit more loved overall. Because when people criticize this movie, is like one of the two comments that we've heard is like, the one is the performance. Like, well, we kind of explained that, not defending it, but like it's pretty clear what's happening in the movie. Maybe that theme kind of went over people's head. Maybe they don't like that choice, and that's fine. You can say you don't like the creative choice, but it's not the performance really,
Right.
Because she's Brie freaking Larson. She knows how to do it, and she did a great job here. But yeah, it's kind of a shame because it feels like we were almost there, like you said, and we missed the mark, but by just a little tiny bit, of a margin there. But overall, a fun time, a really good time, very stylized. Love the soundtrack. Of course, 90s music from all around, so of course it's gonna be banger after banger.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wish we could get more of the character. I really do. I hope that if they choose to make a third film, and she's up for that, even if it's the last movie she does for the MCU, I want her to go out with a freaking bang, dude. I want her to be like, whoa, this was like amazing and super memorable, and like the villain was world ending, like, because you have it's cosmic Marvel, right? So you could have a threat that is gonna come and destroy the earth in a blink of an eye, and we're not gonna allow that to happen. So we're gonna fight this thing, whether it's in space or on a different planet, and then you can still have that, whereas like the only person that can stop this is Carol right now, because she's like our guardian up there,
right?
If she loses, we're all dead essentially. And that's like high stakes, because like now it's not just her life at stake here. It's like, what happens if she loses type of thing. They could do something really like big, especially if it's like her final outing, as this character. I think she's in Doomsday. I'm not sure. I don't know. I know they did the whole chair thing where they revealed a couple of the cast members, but I'm not too plugged into that, obviously. Spoilery.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I do hope that when we see her again, we get to see a little bit more of that personality. I think that's what was missing here, a little bit more of that depth in terms of her character. Because I like her. I like a lot. I like what she did with it here. I like seeing her with the traditional mohawk look when the helmet closed. I was like, she looks so good.
Yeah.
Can we just get this look 24/7? Of course, it's hard because obviously CGI hair, but it looks really cool. So we'll see. Overall, if I had to rate this, I'll probably rate it like a solid 7 out of 10. I think they missed a couple of things that could have been a little bit stronger, but I still enjoyed the film. Would I feel a need to rewatch this immediately? I wouldn't say it would make my top 10 thus far when it comes to Marvel movies, but it's not because of Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Like, I want to see more of her.
Yeah.
I just want a more interesting landscape, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think, again, we kind of reached that point with a character that is so powerful that when they come in, they are the game changer, right? They are the ace up your sleeve. But then you also have to, I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but you also have to explain their absence, right? Which they didn't really do a great job for Captain Marvel.
It's been 20 years.
Yeah, so like,
what happened?
Where have you been? You left your family behind on planet Earth. And it would be, I think it's like they're sitting on a gold mine, and all you have to do is just dig a little bit deeper. It's like right there. It's so much that they could do. I would love to see her come back and like get like a really sick freaking Captain Marvel movie, right?
Yeah.
Like where she faces something that seems insurmountable, but she does it anyway because she's stubborn like that, right? A lot of things to love about her character, but there are a lot of questions that are up in the air in regards to her, so I wonder how they're gonna play it. I hope, we get some more Brie Larson. I really do. I think I genuinely liked her in this, and I like her in general. Is this up there with Winter Soldier or, Civil War? No, it's not. but it could have been, and that's the one of those things that I just won't let go, right? Where it's like, you know, when you have the potential and you don't, you know, explore it to its full capacity, it's tough. It stings more, right? I find it easier to watch a movie that's just really utter fucking garbage. And it's like, okay, I mean, I kind of see the vision, I see what you were trying to do, but when you're so close, it just hurts more. But yeah, you know, I would definitely, you know, give this another shot, just to kind of see how I feel about it again after knowing what I know about this now, because like we both went into this essentially blind, even though we've seen the movie, right? Like there's certain peak moments that I could remember, but everything in the middle that needed filling out, it was absolute blank in there. So yeah, I mean, justice for Carol Danvers. I hope they explore that a little bit more, especially for a character with these kinds of superpowers. And you have someone like Brie Larson, push it to the limit, like go all the way. You know, don't get shy now. I think, you know, there's a lot of fun to be had and a lot of potential there.
Yeah, well, that was Captain Marvel, guys. Let us know your thoughts down below. We would love to hear your opinions on this movie. Thank you guys so much for watching this with us. We hope that you enjoyed. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.
See ya.